Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. So this season is our continued season of Palo Alto Content ID. So we have already seen the profile like antivirus, anti-spyware, and then vulnerability protection, URL filtering, file blocking. So today we are going to see about wildfire analysis profile of the Palo Alto. So it is very widely used profile nowadays in the production guys. So we'll try to see about wildfire analysis and how it is useful in the production and from the Palo Alto perspective. So same things in checkpoint it is called sandblast guys. So we'll try to first see little bit about theory and then we'll try to see the flow also guys. So like when traffic come into the firewall, when file come into the firewalls, and if that file is not analyzed by firewall, it is going to send to the wildfire to analyze that file, and accordingly, if it is malware, accordingly it is going to block it guys. So we'll see that part in details. So WildFire is a Palo Alto Network's cloud-based threat analysis service designed to identify and stop malware. Okay, so like zero-day exploits. So zero-day, I know very well, like everyone aware about zero-day. Zero-day. So the zero-day attacks means the something, the malicious things, something attacks. For that, there is no any signatures updated. Okay, there is no any signature. It is zero-day means it is totally new attacks. So for such types of things, wildfire is going to analyze it as as fast we can say we can say like for the zero-day attacks, wildfire has the capability to analyze it as a fast and update the signature accordingly and inform to the firewall, and firewall is going to block accordingly. Okay, so this is the beauty, this is the capability of wildfire guys. So and also it is advanced persistent threats. So it's a cloud-based threat analysis service designed to identify and stop malware, zero-day exploits, and advanced persistent threats. And by leveraging machine learning and behavioral analysis, wildfire delivers a comprehensive and proactive security solution, guys, ensuring that the malicious files are detected and mitigated before they can cause harm. So it has the capability to analyze the malicious files and block it accordingly before it is going to be harm our system. Our system, like for example, it is going to be avoid from compromised kinds of things, guys. So this is the capability of wildfire analysis. So wildfire we can keep a physical appliance also, and generally we use cloud, guys. So if you come to the firewall, guys, if you go on the device and if you go on the setup guys, and if you go on the wildfire, so if you click this gear icon settings, so this is the wildfire public cloud guys, wildfire.paloautonetworks.com. But you can use also your private cloud. So first traffic is for analysis, it will go to the private cloud, and then it will, if it is not analyzed with private cloud, then it will go to the public cloud guys. So these are the file type guys, and these are the size limit. So only the limit set by the file we can upload and download guys. We can't do more than that. Okay. So in short, I can tell you Wildfire is a cloud-based threat analysis service designed by Palo Alto, and same things in Checkpoint it is called SandBlast. So it is basically it is designed to analyze malicious files, malicious things which is not recognized by firewall guys. Okay, for that we need to take the subscriptions, then we can use these features. Okay. So we'll try to see little bit operation overview also, guys. Like when firewall receive the file, and if the file is signed by trusted sign, so it is going to be allowed. Let me take the pen also. Just 1 minute. So if the file received by firewall, and if the file is signed by the trusted sign, it is going to allow guys. Okay, and if it is not signed by trusted sign, it is going to perform the hash on the file. So I know very well, if you guys are already aware about the hashing things. So hashing is basically used for the integrity, check the integrity of the data, check the integrity of the files, we can say, in this scenario, guys. So if it if perform the hash on the file, if it is not signed by the trusted, um we can say like file is not signed by the trusted, and then if it is not, it is going to perform hash on the file, and then it will come to the wildfire. um then it will come to the like hash wildfire seen this file. It means, guys, it will come to the wildfire like whatever file come into the firewall, it is already analyzed by wildfire. If yes, what are the type of the file like Benign, gray, grayware, phishing, malware. If it is Benign, so it is going to allow. So we'll try to also see about verdict guide. So which verdict is good and which verdict is not good. Okay. So if it is grayware, it is going to allow. If it is phishing, it is going to deny. If it is malware, it is going to deny. Okay, and if that file is not seen earlier by wildfire, then it is going to check the size of the file and whatever the file size configure. And if it is less than the maximum, whatever we configure maximum file size, if it is less than that, it is going to allow. Sorry, it is going to if it if it is not less than that, it is going to allow it. And if it is less than the maximum size, it is going to send to the wildfire. And then wildfire have the ability to generate a verdict of that file. So whatever the file which is not earlier analyzed by wildfire, it will again come to the wildfire for analysis. And after analysis, wildfire is going to generate the verdict for the that file, guys, like it is benign or grayware or phishing or malware. Okay. um Let me, yeah, here it will look like, yeah, here it is looking good. Just 1 minute. Okay. So if it is new file and the file is not earlier analyzed by wildfire, and if the file size has less than the configure maximums, so if it is yes, so if you come to here, guys, I already mentioned here, if you come here, here is the file size guide. Okay. So if the file size is less than configure maximum, if no, it is going to allow. If yes, it is going to send to that file to the wildfire for analysis. And then wildfire is going to generate verdict for that file, like it is vanigin, grayware, phishing, malware. And then accordingly, it is going to inform to the firewall, and then firewall is going to update the list accordingly. Okay, and for that, whatever new file, guys, wildfire is going to generate the signature if it is malware, and then send that signature to the firewall. And if you are using the subscription for wildfire, it is going to send to the firewall immediately. And if you are not using it, it is going to send the like daily threat updates. Okay, and if it is a malicious things, it is going to inform the firewall, and firewall is going to be block if it comes under this verdict, guys, or this verdict. Maybe for example, if that file is the part of malware, it is going to deny right away. So this is the beauty of wildfire and how it is used in the production, guys. So I hope you understand about the wildfire and what is the use case, guys. So we can use the wildfire, we can use our private also. So firewall is going to send to the our private appliances. If private appliance has not the visibility, if private appliance is not able to identify it, is going to send to the public wildfire, guys. Okay. So in our company, we are using both public and private, both wildfire, guys. So this is how wildfire is very, very, playing, we can say like it is playing vital role nowadays. So we'll try to see the verdicts guide, how many types of verdict. So the types of verdict assigned to files scanned by wildfire, including. So if the if the file type verdict is benign, means it is normal and it is not risky, and it is going to allow it by firewall also. From the wildfire, it is going to tell like it is genuine things. So this file should be allowed. This should not be blocked. If it is grayware, no security threat, but may display obtrusive behavior, adware, and spyware, etc. If it is malware, file contains malicious payload, viruses, worms, trojans, rootkits, and botnets, and it is going to deny it, guys. Because for the malware types of verdicts, if the file has malware verdict, it is going to deny right away because this is set up like that. If the if the file type has phishing verdict, okay, whatever file come to the firewall, and for that file, if the verdict is phishing, it is going to deny right away because how it is designed, guys. So only benign and grayware is recommended to allow, and other than like malware verdict and phishings. So verdict is basically assigned to each files, and that is screened by the wildfire, guys. So accordingly, firewall is going to be allow and deny. So I hope you guys understand about the verdict of the files. So these are the file types like PE, APK, archive, jar, PDF, Flash, MS Office, a script. Okay. So um, how we can configure this guide. So we'll try to see that also. We can't generate traffic and we can see the log because this firewall is not licensed, but we can see as it is on the PDF, whatever I have prepared for you guys. And we need to do the same things in the company. Okay. And if you go on the monitor and if you go on the wildfires, submissions, let me just increase the size. We will see the log guys, like the source inside, source zone is inside, destination zone outside. This is the source address, this is the destination address, and this is the applications. And what is the verdict? So whatever the file types, file name is PDF. So whatever the people who is sitting inside our company and trying to access the file, and the file type is PDF, and as per PDF file type, it is designed like PDF is the part of verdict. Then again means it is not malicious things, and it is allow guys. So its severity is informational, it is not critical, and it is getting allow a firewall. So if anyone from the company, the people who is sitting inside our company try to access multiple file type, and if the file type and we have configured the wildfire for analysis, and if the file type is the part of verdict benign malware, if it is malware, it is going to block right away, deny right away. If it is benign, it is going to allow. If it is graveware, it is going to allow. If it is malware, it is going to block. So I hope you guys understand the meaning and flow of meaning and the use case of wildfire, we can say. So we'll try to see like how we can configure it. So we can if we go on the objects and if you click on the wildfire analysis, guys, we need to click right now and we can give the name here like test uh, wildfire, and we can give the name, guys. We can give name, for example, test. And application guys, we can use add the multiple application guys, like we can use force shared. So if anyone from the inside the in the network, we can say like the people who is sitting inside the network, and if you try to access the application force shared, so force shared is basically used to convert the PDF to GPG, GPG to PDF, PDF to Word. So if you're using the force shared, and in the if in the application, the people from the company, we can select the people who is sitting inside the company trying to using application for shared, and if the file type is like for example PDF, or for example APK. And if you have set like the both the direction, like they can't upload, they can't download, so we can use both. And the analysis for public cloud, so it is going to send this traffic to analyze by public wildfire, we can select public cloud wildfire. So if it is malicious, guys, whatever the things they are trying to access through these applications, and the types of the file is like APK, PDF, and that is the part of, for example, it is malicious, it is going to block on the firewall, guys. Okay, because it is designed the verdict like that. So generally in the company we keep the application like any, because we are not sure which application inside the user who is sitting inside the company is accessing. We are not sure about the applications. They can access any application to convert the PDF to Word, Word to PDF, JPG, or other stuff we can say related to file types. So it is better to use application any, and file types you can use for as per our need, and use the direction like both. They can't upload, download. If they are going to upload, download, they can only do that whatever the size of the file, guys. And where it is going to analysis, it is going to analyze in public cloud wildfire, guys. Then we need to click OK, and then we need to go on the policy, guys. And if we go to the, for example, these policies, and if you go on the like security policy, for example, if you go on the action, and here we can just click none for that, because we are testing only wildfire analysis, guys. We need to click this one, and then we need to just OK, and then we can commit it, guys. So once we commit it, and if we, the people who is sitting inside the company, the user who is sitting inside the company, if they try to access any applications, and we can say like any file types, and if that part of a verdict, when again or a spyware or a malware, accordingly it is going to take action, guys. So this is how wildfire play a vital role in the company, and to avoid like zero-day exploits, some attacks related to file type, application and file types in the company, guys. So I hope you really understand these sessions. If yes, please share, like, subscribe as much as possible. Thank you very much, and thank you very much for your time, guys. We'll try to meet in next session. Thank you very much.